Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt like your knees groaned louder than the floorboards? Or maybe you've caught yourself holding onto the railing just to feel steady going up the stairs, something that never used to bother you a few years ago. You're not alone. That's the quiet truth about getting older. It doesn't come all at once, but in little moments that whisper, "Hey, things aren't working quite like they used to." But here's something most people don't realize. You don't need to spend hours in the gym or push your body to its limit to feel strong and stable again. You don't need a long list of complicated workouts or expensive equipment. In fact, there's only one exercise, just one, that can completely transform how your body feels, moves, and functions after 60. And we're going to talk about it today. Before we dive in, let me tell you why this matters. After 60, your body is changing in ways that aren't always visible. Muscles naturally shrink, balance can slip, bones get a little thinner. And without regular movement, your joints stiffen up like rusted hinges. But here's the powerful part. The body still responds beautifully to the right kind of movement. You can still build strength. You can still move with confidence, and you can absolutely feel better than you did 10 or even 15 years ago, starting with one simple, overlooked exercise. You may be surprised when I tell you what it is. It's not yoga, although that's wonderful. It's not Pilates, walking, or lifting weights, though all of those have their place. The one exercise that truly transforms your body after 60, especially when done consistently and correctly, is the body weight squat. Now, before you raise your eyebrows or click away thinking, "I'm too old for squats," just hear me out. I'm not talking about those heavy barbell squats you see at the gym. I'm talking about a slow, gentle, controlled movement that mimics something you already do every single day. Sitting down and standing up. That's it. That's the squat. And when done with purpose, it can change everything. Think about it. Every time you sit on the edge of your bed, lower yourself into a chair, get up from the toilet, those are squats in disguise. The real question isn't whether you can squat. The question is how you're doing it. Are your knees hurting? Are you relying on your hands to push yourself up? Are you leaning forward and straining your back? If the answer to any of those is yes, then your body is quietly telling you it needs a little help. And that help can come from training the squat properly. Why is the squat so powerful? Because it strengthens the muscles you depend on the most, your thighs, your hips, your glutes, and your core. These are your get up and go muscles. They keep you walking tall, they protect your knees, they prevent falls, and they make everyday movements, like climbing stairs or picking something up, so much easier. And it's not just about strength. When you squat, you're also improving your balance. You're challenging your coordination. You're increasing circulation to your legs. You're even giving your bones a gentle reminder to stay strong and dense, which helps keep osteoporosis at bay. So, how do you start? It's simple. You don't need to hit 100 squats a day. You don't even need to do 20. You just need to start small and do them well. Here's what I want you to try, right now if you can. Stand in front of a sturdy chair. Place your feet about hip-width apart. Keep your chest tall and your back straight. Now, slowly lower yourself down to sit. Don't plop, just lower with control. Then, without using your hands, press through your heels and slowly stand back up. That's one squat. Simple, right? If it feels a little shaky at first, that's okay. That means your muscles are waking up. If you need to hold the edge of a table for balance in the beginning, that's perfectly fine. This is not about perfection. This is about progress. Try doing 5 squats, just like that, a few times a day. Maybe in the morning when you wake up before lunch, and in the evening while the kettle's boiling. That's all it takes to start. What's amazing is that after just a week or two, you'll begin to notice something. Standing up feels a little easier. You might catch yourself walking with a bit more confidence. Maybe your legs feel more solid when you get out of the car. These little victories add up, and they're all thanks to one humble exercise that doesn't require a gym, a trainer, or even a mat, just a chair and a few minutes of your time. The beauty of the squat is that it meets you where you are. If your knees are sore, you can modify it. If your legs feel weak, you can use support. If you're already active, you can make it more challenging. It grows with you, adapts to you, and strengthens you from the inside out. And here's something else worth knowing. When you strengthen your lower body, everything else benefits too. Your posture improves. Your digestion gets a boost because you're more upright and mobile. Even your mood lifts because movement releases endorphins, those natural feel-good chemicals your body craves. So many people think aging means slowing down, sitting more, and accepting weakness as the new normal. But you don't have to settle for that. You can take back control, one squat at a time. Now that you've taken that first step, maybe even tried a few gentle squats, I want to say this loud and clear. You're doing something powerful. Don't underestimate the value of these small, consistent actions. The squat isn't just a leg movement. It's a message to your body. I'm still here. I still want to move well. I still want to live fully. And that message? Your body hears it, loud and clear. Let's go a little deeper now. Not just into the motion itself, but into how we can make the most of it without feeling overwhelmed, sore, or discouraged. This is where a lot of people give up, but I promise you, with just a few tweaks and a bit of awareness, you can make this single exercise safer, more effective, and even more enjoyable. Let's start with one of the most common concerns, knee pain. If you've been dealing with arthritis, past injuries, or simply stiffness, you might feel unsure about squatting. But here's something important to remember. When done correctly, squats don't damage knees. They help protect them. The key is to pay attention to your form. As you begin each squat, keep your knees in line with your toes. Don't let them collapse inward, and don't push them too far forward. Imagine sitting back into a chair rather than bending forward. This helps engage your hips and glutes more, which takes pressure off your knees. And speaking of hips, they're often the silent culprit behind a lot of mobility issues after 60. When your hip muscles weaken, your balance suffers. Your walking pattern can change. You might even find yourself tripping more often. But squats, done slowly and mindfully, activate those hip muscles and remind them of their job, to stabilize and support your every move. Now here's something many people overlook: the core. You might think of your core as just your stomach, but it includes everything from your back to your sides to the deep muscles near your spine. A strong core keeps you upright, it protects your lower back, it helps you breathe better, move easier, and even improves digestion. And guess what? Every time you squat, your core gets involved. That's why even just 5 or 10 slow squats a day can gradually help you stand taller and move with more ease. But what if squats still feel intimidating? Here's a gentle variation that might feel more comfortable: the wall squat. Just stand with your back against a wall, feet about 12 to 18 inches away from the base, and slowly slide down the wall just a few inches, not all the way, then press back up. The wall supports your spine, and this small movement still activates your legs and hips. You don't have to go low. You just have to go consistently. And here's another tip that makes a huge difference: breathe. As simple as that sounds, most people either hold their breath or rush through the motion. Instead, take a deep breath in as you lower yourself and breathe out as you push yourself up. This not only makes the movement smoother, but also keeps your blood pressure steady and gives your body the oxygen it needs. Now, let's talk about something that's often overlooked but critically important: balance. As we get older, balance naturally begins to fade unless we actively work on it. But here's the good news: Squats are one of the best exercises for improving balance without even realizing it. Every time you stand up without using your hands, you're forcing your body to stabilize itself. Your feet are working, your ankles are adjusting, your hips are coordinating with your core. All these tiny systems are firing together to keep you steady. And what happens when your balance improves? You walk with more confidence, you move faster, you worry less about falls, and that independence, that freedom, that's what really matters. Let me share a quick story with you. A woman named Linda reached out after starting this one exercise routine. She was 67, dealing with knee arthritis and low energy. She started with just 3 squats a day, barely able to get up from her couch without help, but she stayed with it. A week later, she could do 5. After a month, she was up to 15 slow, controlled squats a day. No weights, no fancy equipment, just her and her determination. And the result? She told me she no longer needed her walking stick for short distances. She felt stronger, more confident, and, her words, like I had my body back. That's the power of movement, and it all starts with a decision. A decision to show up. A decision to try. A decision to believe that change is still possible, because it is. So, how do you make this a habit? Tie it to something you already do. Every time you brush your teeth, try 3 squats. While waiting for the microwave, do 2 more. Watching your favorite show, do a few during the commercial break. Stack the habit onto your day and it won't feel like a chore. It'll feel natural. And remember, it's not about how low you go or how many you do. It's about doing it right and doing it often. Quality over quantity, always. One more little secret to make this even more enjoyable. Put on your favorite music. Something upbeat. Something that makes you want to move. Music has a way of turning a should do into a want to. You'll find your rhythm. You'll start looking forward to these tiny sessions. And over time, they won't feel like exercise. They'll feel like empowerment. You don't have to chase youth. You just have to nurture the strength and vitality that's still inside you. It's not gone. It's just waiting to be called back into action. You've come a long way just by being here. By now, you understand that transformation after 60 doesn't require a gym membership, a strict fitness plan, or anything extreme. It only requires one thing: a commitment to move, even just a little every day. And it starts with that one simple exercise, the squat. You might be surprised how powerful this one movement can be. It's like the foundation of a house: strong legs, hips, and core support everything else. When your lower body is solid, life becomes easier. Carrying groceries isn't exhausting. Getting in and out of a car doesn't feel like a chore. You stand a little taller, walk a little smoother, and most importantly, you feel more in control of your own body. Now, let's talk about momentum. Starting is hard, but once you've taken that first step, it's easier to keep going. That's why this routine is so special. It doesn't demand perfection. It rewards consistency. Even if you're only doing 3 squats a day right now, guess what? That's more than most people are doing. And with each rep, your muscles are learning, adapting, growing. Your brain is rewiring. Your confidence is returning. But the truth is, this journey isn't just about muscle or mobility. It's about how you feel when you move with strength. It's about reclaiming your independence, about waking up and knowing deep down that your body still works with you, not against you. Now let's add a little extra magic to your routine. After doing your squats, try standing tall for just 20 seconds. Feet planted, shoulders back, chin lifted. Breathe deeply. Feel your body rooted and balanced. That small act of standing strong at the end of each set creates a mental shift. You're not just exercising, you're owning your space. You're telling yourself, I've still got it, and you do. Another helpful tip: track your progress. Not in a complicated spreadsheet or fitness app. Just a little note on your calendar. Put a check mark on the days you did your squats. Watch how those marks add up. There's something so satisfying about seeing your own consistency build momentum. You might even set tiny goals for yourself. Maybe it's 5 squats a day for the first week, then 7 the next week, then 10. Before you know it, you'll be doing 15 or 20 without even thinking about it. Not because you forced it, but because your body adapted and welcomed the challenge. Now, I want to pause for a moment and speak to anyone watching who might feel discouraged. Maybe you're thinking, I've let things go too long, or it's too late for me. Please hear me. It is never too late. The body is amazing. It wants to move. It wants to heal. It wants to get stronger. Even after 60, even after 70, even beyond that, every single day is a fresh start, and today could be your turning point. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are simply waiting to be reawakened. And movement, gentle, intentional movement, is the key. You might also find that doing these squats daily brings benefits you didn't expect. Some people report better sleep because movement helps regulate your nervous system. Others notice better digestion, since moving more gets everything flowing inside. Many people feel less anxious or moody simply because they've found something that gives them structure and strength. And let's not forget, this doesn't have to be a solo journey. If you have a friend, a spouse, a sibling, invite them to try squats with you. It can become a beautiful shared habit. Maybe you even keep each other accountable. Laugh a little, celebrate the progress. This small exercise has a way of bringing people together because it's not just about health, it's about connection. Before we wrap up, I want you to take a deep breath. Let it out slowly. Think about how far you've come. You showed up. You listened. Maybe you even tried the movement. That right there, that's a win. You don't need to do anything extreme to change your life. You just need to move with purpose, with love for your body, with faith in yourself. So here's what I invite you to do. Starting today, own your strength. Even if you feel like you're starting from zero, that's okay. Strength isn't just physical. It's in the showing up. It's in the trying. It's in the decision to not give up on yourself. And if you're ready for a little bonus encouragement, talk to us in the comments. Tell us how many squats you're starting with. Share your goals. Ask questions. We're all here together, learning, growing, and becoming stronger, one small step at a time. If this video inspired you, please give it a thumbs up. It helps more people find this message. And if you'd like more simple, powerful ways to stay strong, mobile, and happy as you age, go ahead and subscribe. We've got so much more coming your way. But for now, I just want to leave you with this. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be. And from here, the only direction is forward. Here's to moving better, feeling stronger, and living your best life at any age.